Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the noob, and I call myself Sensomi. Now, being the noob that I am, of course, I can't get CitiesSkylines 2 to work, so we're gonna play CitiesSkylines 1 today. Might break this one as well, so I don't know. I'm getting a couple of error messages, but yeah, we're gonna try to play CitiesSkylines 1 and see what we can do today. And yeah, let's just try to have some fun with it. And yeah, like that. And before I go on with the show here, I'm gonna say, if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it would help me out a lot. So, I hope I don't mislead anybody because I know that in my tags when I release CitiesSkylines videos, there is most likely a lot about CitiesSkylines 2, and but most of the time I do fix it with having a clear picture of CitiesSkylines 1, or that I'm going to play CitiesSkylines 1 in the thumbnail thingamajig. And it's just that, of course, as soon as I get, or if I get CitiesSkylines to work properly again, of course I will start playing CitiesSkylines 2 again on this channel. But as I said, for now, if I don't use mods, no mods at all, I can get it to work, but then we'll have to start all over again, and I just feel that that's not the way I want to do this. So that's why I've decided to play this, and hopefully the CitiesSkylines 2 will soon be up and running for me as well. I'm pretty sure that it is mod related problems, and hopefully the ones working with the mods will get them up and running, update them as soon as possible. I do believe that's part of the problem anyway, that they don't update. I mean, this is what I was most afraid of, to be honest, that the modders were going to get tired of not being able to not being, should I say, as involved or as eager as they was with CitiesSkylines 1 when they to update the mods and stuff like that, because they know it still doesn't lure as many people to play it. And I understand many modders, I mean, I do know that many modders are doing it because they love to play the games, but I also know that since it was such a huge success with CitiesSkylines 1, I also know that a lot of people have gotten the idea that they can make a lot of money on this idea of getting what should I say, making a lot of money out of this. And yeah, I'm not blaming them, absolutely not. If I were good at making mods and stuff like that, I would most likely have the same thought that I would. I mean, if I lay down all that work and there is a chance for me to make some money out of it, I'm pretty sure that I would be of the exact same thought, that I would love to make some money out of it. I don't see that as a problem, definitely not. but it does make a problem for many of us, since it doesn't really give us an opportunity to. Oh, wait a minute. I want to make. It gives us problem. That's all I have to say, really. Because when things hit the fan and you don't earn any real money on it anymore, they stop developing their mods, and that is of course a sad part of it. And but as I've said, I do understand them fully. I have no problem understanding them, but as I said, it's a bit sad for us that loves to play the game and aren't able to update those mods ourselves. So yeah, we are in the hand of the modders, to be honest. Probably the best way would be to learn or to play the game as vanilla. But for me, honestly, I feel that this game is really depending on the modding community. It's half the game. Yes, they made a good game, Colossal Order, but it wouldn't be anywhere close to where it is if it wasn't for the modders. I'm 100% sure about that, that's for sure. So, yeah. I do know that this game needs the mods because it makes the game so much better. It is kicking SimCity a lot. It is a lot better than SimCity, and even if we play in vanilla. But yeah, having said that, it is depending on those modders, and I can understand that, as I've said, that the modders some of them have given up. Some of them are waiting for the game to become stable enough so that they feel that they don't work in climbing a mountain when they fixing the mods and stuff like that. So I understand that they're in a particular situation at the moment. Should they update their mods or shouldn't they? And it's hard. I understand them. I mean, I'm not blaming any modders for not updating their mods or for giving up or whatever. I can understand it. It's what is it? In October, I think it's 2 years since CitiesSkylines released, and do we have the console version? I don't think so. I'm not a console player, so I do own a PlayStation 3, but other than that, I think I used it about 6 times or 7 maybe. I'm not a console player, I'm a PC guy. Or should say that I was actually a Commodore guy from the beginning. Commodore 64, Amiga, those were the computers I loved, and I was sort of forced into go over to PC once the games stopped coming to Amiga. So that was a sad day, but yeah. But I have no real hunger to get any console, so to speak. So, but the game is still not running the way we want it to run. There's CitiesSkylines 2. So yeah, I do believe that many people are of course sad about that, and it is not there's too many people that has given up in some way, or too many people that are waiting for the game to be finished. And when too many people are waiting for the game to be finished, there is not a lot of modders that are going to work hard on that. They'll just have to wait until, or we'll just have to wait until they find time to play around with it, and which is quite annoying for us, of course, when the game breaks from time to time, and we can't do anything about it more than try to play a vanilla. Now this game, for me, as I said, is so much depending on modding. It's a completely different game if you don't mod it. And even if I would play the game unmodded, because I love it, but I don't think I would do... I don't know if I would even do the YouTube if there wasn't any modding, because I feel that the modding is making it worth the YouTube time, to be honest. CitiesSkylines 1 is working, and I know that the errors most likely is because there was, when I think it was when they released the new patch for CitiesSkylines 2, there came a patch to CitiesSkylines 1 as well, because they released some DLC which I haven't bought. I can't afford that at the moment. I might be buying it later on if I find the financial situation to do that, but for now I've said no, and I'm sticking with what I've got, and maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now I am pretty sure I downloaded something for this that is but I'm confused at the moment, because I don't know where that could be, because it's not going to be in here, of course, because you're on the zoning, not zoning. So but maybe it should be in this situation here. It was an entire block of housings, and not in there. Maybe it is in this here. Let's see. Or maybe it was in CitiesSkylines 2 and I've just forgotten about it. It seems to be some... yeah. It doesn't look like it's in here, so yeah. That's unfortunate. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here. I'm gonna have to rely on my old faithful head here, and that's not always the best thing to rely on, I guess. And how do I want to do this then? I hope that the ambience sound isn't too loud, because it does sound quite a bit in my ears, but hopefully that's drawn down quite far in the OBS, so it doesn't bother you in the same way that it bothers me. Now I wanted to build some living quarters here. You know, if you've followed this channel, you know that I love to make these little communities. But to be honest, I've sort of have forgotten how to make them. But we're gonna try. We're not going to give up so easily. Now I do have maybe 40 more minutes or something like that. Then I'll have to get ready for work, so I can't play forever today, but yeah, let's give it some time here. Now I believe that we could do this, maybe stretch this all the way down here somewhere. Let's try it. And, let's just go to there, shall we? There, and then we go straight down. I don't know if I want to go all the way down. Let's take it there for now. Let's have a road that connects these two here, actually. Oh, that's crooked. That's not good. Ah, I know why. Because of the roundabout, of course. So we're gonna see if we can get that road back and see if we can go from here and then go a 90-degree. Come on. Let's say 90-degree into there. Yeah, we could. That's good. That's really good. And then we take the bulldozer and take that away right now. And I want to connect to this one with another road. I don't know which road I want. I'm thinking about it. Maybe, just maybe, we could do something with this one or this one. I think we're going to try this one. And let's see. I want it to be... Oh crap, it's not going to be as I want, I guess. Let's go up here, page up. Let's have it at 10. And then go straight over here. And we sort of place it there, yes. And then we go down into the road there. There we go. Now I think that looks okay. It's a bit of a shame that the trees goes through the thingamajig here. I don't like that, but there's not much I can do unless I can go into it, and I don't think I can get into it. I'll have to take away the entire thing, so I'm not going to do anything about that. We're going to have to... That's so sad, to be honest. I don't want trees in the middle of the road there. How do I fix this? That is the question. Maybe I can use this one and sort of pull this one to be in the middle of that one. Yeah, that seems to work. I'm happy with that. No trees in the road. How about on the other side? Ooh, it's just underneath there. So that's going to be a tough one. Let's see. Well, that much more. We can't do any more than that, I guess, unfortunately. But that looks... I guess I'm just going to have to be okay with that. There's no tree in the middle of the road anymore, though. They don't have to drive on the trees. Well, this looks... this is a bit problematic for me, personally, to be honest, because of the steep... so let's see if we can't do like this and sort of raise this one just a roundabout like that to get it more, and they have to... There's a steep. Let's get that one to be a bit better. There we go. I think that looks okay. Maybe this one should be a little bit higher as well, so it doesn't get a too steep of movement. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I really do. And there are now movements across this bridge as well. Now I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get very far. The time is running away. We've already played for 20 minutes almost, and as I said, I can hopefully squeeze in an hour, but after that I just have to get ready for work. So yeah, it is a bit of a problem. Now inside this we want to make roads that are we want to make a lot of parking spaces here, because we then want them to walk and only use service roads inside that particular situation. Now, how about, let's see, what's that? That's road maintenance. Does not care about that at the moment. Now, I know that I had, that's the problem. I know that I had a way to import things. Where was that? Was it in this one? Toolbox, follow terrain. This is toggle grid. That's above or below. Where did that where was that? Because I remember I had a done parking thing that I could import into, so I didn't have to do that road again. But okay, now we of course have to change the palm to palm trees there. Let's go. Yeah, because we like those palm trees, don't we? Oh, crapperoni. Okay, we can change those into palm trees as well. I guess that could make it, hopefully. No, it doesn't get better there. But let's change this into palm trees. Holy smokes. And I know I have thought of a thing that I was going to make here. You can see here the palm tree is no problem on this side, but it is problematic on the other side. And so what I'm thinking is maybe I could take sugar maple. Yeah, those are really short, so they end up underneath the bridge, which is perfect. And I'm gonna do that on this side of the bridge as well, or of the canal, or whatever we should call this water flowing situation here. So that's okay, that's good. The palm trees looks nice otherwise, but yeah, there, I want that one. Let's go for, come on. I love the mouse that I have is what is it, a Corsair Iron something, and I really love the feel of it, but for my entirety of this mouse I've had some problems with the scrolling button. It's not fun when you scroll and it doesn't really move. So that has been problematic. The button has been breaking a couple of times as well. I have to give it back, so to speak, or complained about it and gotten a new one 2 or 3 times. So yeah, can't afford to buy a new mouse right now though, but so that's why I continue with this one. Otherwise I would of course had bought a new one, because it is a bit annoying when I want to scroll in or scroll out, so to speak, and nothing happens. I'm really scrolling. Oh, like that, it should go out as well, but yeah, it doesn't. So yeah, now you understand perhaps the problematic thing about that mouse. But yeah, let's do that as well. We want the palm trees. I love the palm trees. It's a beautiful tree, to be honest, and it gives me some 80s vibes. Being a kid of the 80s, watching Miami Vice and stuff like that. Palm trees is a big thing, even though I live in Sweden. It is quite a big thing with palm trees. And yeah, that's just the way it is. Now we need a road. I want a road to go from this side to that side, and we're gonna have all the parking on this road here, the road that goes here. I don't know if I want. Let's have an alley. A really small road is what I want. Come on. Where are the small roads? 1U. This one I'm going to use, I think. So, yeah, let's see. We're going to go in here. And I think I'm going to go down 2 steps like that. And then we're going to go almost all the way out there. And then almost all the way out there. Drive it all the way down. Or almost all the way down. Let's see. The closest, let's see, we need to have a 90-degree angle. It's the closest of those 10 roads. It's going to be there. And then we're going to go out to there. And then that should be 90 degrees up to that one. Perfect. Now you might wonder, why am I doing this? Well, this is going to be the place where the houses are going to go. This is where I want the parking for these houses to be. So let's search for some big parking houses or something like that. Parking. Let's see. We do not want a new asset. I don't think that's a good idea. We don't want any train station or something like that, or a hotel or something. So those are not good. I want a big parking house if I can find. There is this one. Multiple. How big is this? It's not big enough, to be honest. But maybe I could have a road in the middle of that and have these parking houses on each side of them. We also have this. Where is the downtown thing? Modern garage. That's a bigger one. A lot bigger one. I could have. But then I'll have to let them. I am thinking. Sorry if I'm thinking too much, but I do not. How big is this one? And it connects to the road like that, and you could have it like that. Don't I have? Downtown garage, I think that's a really big one. Yes, it is. And I think we're gonna have a couple of these. You are capacity 300. I think that's. We're gonna go for that one. Downtown garage. Remember that, mister. I'll try. Let's go like that, and let's see what kind of road we can choose here. Because I think that here I want to have, I'm going to have this road, and we're going to go from here straight out like that. Same thing on the other side like that. And we'll also, let's see if I remember this, it's this one, right? We're going to upgrade that road to be like that. Good. And then we're gonna say, is the garage still there? Yes, we didn't have to search for it. Does it fit into the space there? It seems to do that. That's good. Let's have 1. Let's have 2. And I don't think we will... No, we can't squeeze in a third one, unfortunately. Let's have 1. Let's have 2. And I don't think we can squeeze in a... No. But we could... What is this? Oh, this is another sort of... I think I'm going to have with 1 in between there so that we can have some sort of walkway there. There we go. Loads of cars can park here now. This is the start of something. Now, looking at this, I of course want to change the restrictions here. Who are we going to let? We of course need to take away all these. Maybe we should only take away the passengers or the ordinary trucks. We need medical to be able to get in there. We need the garbage trucks to go in there. We need the lorries to be able to go in there to deliver all the shopping things. We do want taxi to get in there, and we do want to have the possibility to have buses in this area as well. So only the private cars we will take away from going into this area. And yeah, we're gonna be doing that in this entire area here later on. I think I want to build all the roads before I do that. And so the houses I was thinking was going to be in here is actually, let's go into searching here, and we go Oslo. I'm pretty sure you've seen, if you follow my channel, I'm pretty sure you have seen me do just this. Let's have that one there and have that one there. And then we can build upon that, and we can build upon that. That's good, in my mind anyway. Let's see. Let's go out of that, and can we copy and paste this? Let's see, copy. Yeah, but it doesn't look as good, does it? Let's continue the way we did it. 2, then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. There. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and there. 3, 5. 3, 5. We can't fit in the last one. Let's just do that anyway. And we go like that. Oh, I was wrong here. I have miscalculated that. I was going in the wrong way. Let's go. Here we go. Let's bulldoze these two here. Yes. And yes. And then we go back in here, and we take this one and this one. Thank you very, very much. We have our first line of that one. We have 2 here. Then we want 4 in between. Right? That's only... yeah, there we go. Then we want 4 in between. We want 4 in between. We want 4 in between. And we want 4 in between. That looks great. Let's see what will happen here. Now, I would have loved to be able to do these in to just be able to copy that and get it over with. But now we have the first line of this, should I say, starting place. Now, I don't want the roads that are going to go in between here to be able to make more housing situation. I don't want them to go the entire length because I don't want people to drive in between here. So it will go almost all the way to that side, and then almost all the way to that side, almost all the way, in order for them to stick to their part of the situation, so to speak. Now, I don't know if the cars are going to go there, but let's hope for that. They're going to stay out of this area or not, I really don't know that. But look at this, people are moving in and are waiting to get into these situations. Police are missing, so we need to do some policing close to it. Oh, they're coming cars from everywhere here. I don't know why. Where's this one going? Straight ahead, that's why. Oh, yeah, that's 2 new roads. So we can fix this by clicking on this one and telling them if you ain't in that lane, you need to drive into there. This one you can choose. And we're gonna do the same here. If you pick this line, you need to go in there. This one, you go either whichever you want to. Now this is very important if you want a roundabout to actually work properly, because otherwise you're gonna have a big problem, that's for sure. So now we don't care because there's only one way to on these roads, so we don't care which lanes they pick because they should be free to pick their lanes. Same here, so let's do that here as well. If you have that in that lane, you need to go there. Otherwise, you're gonna have to pick the other lane. So with this up and running, and of course we don't want it to be 100 kilometers an hour in the, let's settle for 50. And I think we can press shift, right? Yeah, and everybody in this roundabout gets to 50. So that's the way we want it. And you can see the immediate effect it had on the traffic. Everything was standing still before this, and then we did this little tweak, and look at the flow. It's a completely different flow, and that's one of the most annoying thing about City Skylines 2, that they don't have to change lanes in the nodes anymore. They can change lanes anywhere, and you can't control it like you could here with Traffic Manager. And when you can't control it like this, the roundabouts are pretty much crap. You might as well have a signal, a light instead, across a real ordinary intersection will be good enough if you don't get the roundabout to work in the way that it should. I don't know if the rules are... no, the rules are away from this roundabout as well. That's very annoying, to be honest. Maybe we'll just have to... yeah, let's see. That one should go there, and this one should be able to pick from both of them. And that one should, since it's only one lane, they should be able to pick anywhere, or they will not get to where they are supposed to go. Now here, I always want this to be so that they have picked the lane that they are wanting to, where they want to go, before they do anything else. And then here you should have the possibility, if you are in this line, you go, well, I think that you can have this go straight as well. so that they pick their lane a lot earlier. But these guys here, of course, needs to be able to pick any lane. But we do want them to actually not go. I mean, if there are people in the roundabout, these shouldn't be allowed in. And that what this is supposed to do. There should be this one as well, I think. Yes. These should not be allowed to just, and we don't want any people to walking here. So, yeah. Do remember to do all those things in a roundabout if you have this mod. Or I would recommend, to be honest, I would recommend not to have a roundabout, because if you don't follow the rules of a roundabout, it's not going to be a pretty sight. It won't work efficiently. It's just the way it is. Let's see what we can do here, like that. Now you can see the cars are picking lanes in a completely different way than they did before. And that is because if they don't pick their lane on an early stage, they won't get in and out of the roundabout as they are supposed to. Now I'm going to be a bit lenient here, and I'm going to give them this opportunity. I mean, I shouldn't really be giving them the second lane here for both of them, but yeah, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do like that, and I'm going to do like that, and I'm going to do like this. Now, I hope you understand and see what I'm doing here and how this affects the traffic. And honestly, we could see already this lane here should be when they are in the roundabout, they should have the first action to do. That they should be the ones to be let out, so to speak. Let's see, we go here. Now this could be a problematic one. Do I want them to go out in every lane there? I guess that I'm just gonna have to do that. Like that. Now they have no choice. And then here I just want, I think I want them to go straight ahead here as well. Okay. And then of course you want this one, you don't need to touch because they need to get to every single one. This one we need them to stop. We get into this one as well. Now the reason this one is like it is, this one, when I have it in this option, they'll stop if there's anything in the roundabout. When it is in this one, they'll run. They'll just drive, and they should be driving since they are in the roundabout, and the cars coming into the roundabout should always leave way for the ones that are in the roundabout. Oh, sorry about that. I sort of struck the mic when I was itching myself in the face. Let's just do this roundabout done, because as you can see, if you take a look, the traffic has been, well, it haven't been completely taken away, but there is a huge difference in the amount of cars driving. Let's just do like that, and we have the last one here. Now this makes it very important for them to choose the right lane when they enter, and you sort of force the cars to choose and to make good options at the very beginning. And you can see there's no cars in the roundabout anymore. You want them to get out of the roundabout as quick as possible, and we are getting them out of the roundabout as quick as possible now. And yeah, you can see there's completely different flow. Yes, there is a long line here of traffic that are waiting to get into this one. And I don't know, do we have, no, we do not have. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to tell them, if you are in this lane, you'll have to drive off. Now we're going to get the other lanes used a lot more because of that. Only because we did it there. Now I also going to say, you need to have chosen this lane way before coming to that position. Now I want them, let's go all the way back and tell them, if you're here, you can go straight ahead in this lane. You can pick this or this lane, and this one can pick this or this line. Then we go to the next one, and I'm going to tell you, if you have picked this one, you can go straight ahead or leave it. If you pick this one here, you have to go there or there. If you pick this one, you need to go there. And then we have the next one. If you pick this one here, you need to be able to just stick with it. Now let's see, you can, if you're in this one, you can only go out here, right? If you're, yeah. So what I need to do is actually, if you're in this one, your only option is to go straight ahead or into that one again. And this one, you can only go straight ahead. Now they should have been able to, if you're in red when you come into the map, you can go into that line or go straight ahead. And if you come to this line, so if you're in the red, you can go all the way. They need to go, be able to go down. We'll take that in the next one. If you're in blue though, you can go out here and then out there, right? So you can leave all the way. So it's only the ones in the red now that needs, they are able to change into the green. So the green needs to be able to go in again. And let's do that in this one. All the others should go straight, and this one should go straight and in. So that's the options you should have. And if we have anything after here now, yes, they should all only be able to go straight. So they have to do their choice as quick as possible when they come into the map. And I think that's a good thing. Let's see. Let's go there. And then we have this one. You go in there, you can go there or there, and you can go there. Now, all the cars after this spot here, if they're in this line, they'll have to stick to or whatever lane they've chosen until they get here. They'll have to stay in the lane. Now we can see most of them are going to go into the city here, so there's not a lot of them that are choosing to go in the other lanes. Yeah, that's the way it is. I think it looks good. Maybe we should, to be honest, maybe you can always go straight in the green one, so maybe we should take away the possibility actually to go this turn there should be taken away. And they'll have, because there is another place, it is here where they can join into the blue one, so it doesn't get in the way there. That's good. Let's have a look and follow a bit here. I hope you understand the things I'm doing here and how important it is. You can see, look at all the traffic disappeared here. It is only this one here now that is a problem to get them into the place here. And maybe we could do something to make it easier here. We could... you know what we could do? You know what we could do? We could try and change this place here. Let's go over to something like this. And then we go... I don't want any crossings here at the moment, do I? There, maybe I want. Oh, let's have these two go whenever they want. And let's see. Look at the traffic. The way it flows a lot better here now. That's good. And looking at the traffic line here, it's not getting shorter, that's for sure. But yeah, we do make a lot of money. I think it is the traffic. When you get us, yeah, when you solve the traffic problem, the better you solve the traffic problem or whatever, the more money you make, because it is a way that it is. I mean, when you go minus like this here, it's mostly or often because you have too much traffic. That is the problem. Now we're getting a problem here in the traffic. This roundabout is flowing freely and so smooth, and it's quite smooth in this roundabout as well. It is the fact that I unclogged this one that's giving me traffic here, but I do believe that once we get rid of the stocked cars, I should say, or something like that, coming from that direction, we're going to get a shorter line here, and once this line is being shorted enough, it will fix itself. So yeah, now we should be doing something similar here, to be honest. Let's see. I do believe we can do this here as well, so that those cars won't stop. There we go. I think that will help a lot as well. And let's see. We do see a lot of traffic here as well. Oh, was that a car just slipping into this place, or was it? I don't know. Let's see if we can do this here as well. Like that. And then we go. This one should be green. This one should be green. And there we go. Now we've done a lot today, even though we haven't built a lot. We have started this area here, which is going to be interesting to continue to develop, and we have fixed a lot in this roundabout, which I'm very proud of. The traffic here has been tremendously eased by the things that we have done, even though it doesn't look it at the moment. Look at that line coming up here. That doesn't look good. Why has that happened? Something is stopping here. Why is... Oh, maybe they should be able to go here instead. Maybe I should have a different... You know what? We're going to try a different one. We're going to do like this. Take this away and go like that. And we're going to go in here and do chuff, chuff, and chuff, and chuff. We're going to do that as well. Now, hopefully, we'll see something happening here that will be good for the traffic. Now, these lines here is not looking good now then. So, yeah, that's of course a problematic situation. And it's getting longer and longer lines, but this sort of thing is easing up. I could really do with some rules here. And you know what? I'm gonna try something really stupid. Look at this now. I'm gonna say you can only turn there, you can only go straight ahead, and you can only turn in there. But I need that one to be able to go in there and to go in there, and that one to go anywhere. Because that's the service vehicles and stuff like that. They should be able to cross the road. Other than that, I just want them to... If you're in this lane, you're just gonna have to drive all the way down here and do a little turnaround and go back. It's not the end of the world, is it? Should I have some sort of control down there as well? I think I want to do one more thing before I end this episode. And that is a small road, a little road that is one wide, like this one. I'm gonna try this one, right? And we're gonna have, let's see, what are we gonna have? We're gonna have that, and we're gonna do that. And then we take this one and we go, let's say 3 then. And we go 3, we go 3, and we go 3. Oh, come on. And we go 3, and we go 3, and we go 3, and we go 3. Now we have a better looking, I should say, roundabout there, so that they can turn around in a more natural way than they would before. We could have done a cul-de-sac or something like that. That would look decent as well, but I think this looks best, and it seems like they are really using it in a good way here. That looks great. And looking at this, I feel that this is the right way to go. Looks really nice, and the traffic has stopped congesting. Now it's easing up here as well now. When we can get this, things like this working. We can't have a roundabout on this side, I can see, but maybe we can have a cul-de-sac. Let's see if we can place this one. And we're just gonna have like that. And let's say we don't want it to connect. No, we just want it to go out like that. Like that, yes. That looks a lot better, honestly. And I don't know if I want them to be able to cross here. Let's not allow them to walk across there, shall we? There we go. Now we get a flow for that. Everybody's coming into the city are going to have to go here, and yeah, all the way down here as well. But that shouldn't be a problem. I hope not. Now, I am considering maybe I should move a lot of these stuff, because I would, or the garages I should say, not stuff, because I want to have some sort of tunnel system in between, so that they can cross the roads and then have pedestrians walkway here. But I'm looking at the clock. It's almost an hour, so I have to get ready for work. And but I think we've started something good here, and I hope you have learned a bit about roundabouts and why it is better if you do. It is better than an intersection if you do know the rules of it. if you do not know the rules or follow the rules of a roundabout, then a roundabout is not good at all in this game. To the contrary, it's really bad in this game, and that's why the roundabout doesn't work in Cities Skylines 2. Makes me quite annoyed, to be honest. I love the way you can control the traffic in Cities Skylines 1 with this PMPE. I love it. I think it's the best. I think Traffic Manager and Move It are the two most important mods there is. I know that there is a lot of important mods and a lot of good mods and a lot of brilliant mods. I'm never going to complain about there not being good mods out there, but when we take a look at the really good ones, you should never ever do without Traffic Manager in Cities Skylines 1. That's an important one. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment down below. Stay safe, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.
Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob. Loading screen feels like eternity's grasp. Spawning in with hope and newbies gasp. Teammates groan when they see my name, but I'll press start again, not feeling any shame. Gaming like a noob, I'll fumble through the fight. Pixels dance around me in the glowing light. Respawn, rinse, repeat, I'm feeling right. In this digital world